be okay.
Which I was not very excited to read about his character. Did not enjoy this one as much as this one. Move on or just leave her alone because I already tried it. It's not good. Like that, it is 10:09. It has been such a long day. I haven't had time to sit down and start studying today, or honestly for the past 2 weeks. Life has been just so hectic that I haven't been able to do absolutely anything except work and read. I have been reading a lot lately. I haven't had time to study, so we need to get back on that. I am gonna do a little bit of work at least until I want to say 11, just to say that I did something productive today other than work. Hopefully I can go to sleep early today so that tomorrow I can wake up early and I actually have time to study before I go to work. So it's so hard for me to find a balance between my full-time job and studying. I feel like with school it was a little bit easier for me since I had deadlines, like, you know, at the end of the week, every Sunday or every Saturday or whenever the day was, I had to turn in something, and if not I would get an F, of course. But right now with studying, I don't even have a date set for my exam, so I don't even know what I was saying. Completely lost my train of thought. But anyways, let's work a little bit until 11, and then I will tell you guys about the books that I'm reading, because I've had such a good reading month this month. I'm excited. So it is the next day. I have about 2 hours before I have to go to work, so I want to at least read a few pages of my book. I don't even know what the plan for today is. I just know that I have to go to work, and then when we come back, more studying. few pages of the book, but I'm still only this much in and I'm missing this much. Now I need to get ready to go to work, and I'll see you guys when I come back. My plan is to still keep reading this book. Once I finish this book, I'm going to start doing mock exams. I paid for like a subscription on a website that gives me mock exams from each domain. So hopefully that and this book and everything that I've learned throughout my master's, of course, helps me pass the test on the first try. That's what I'm hoping. But listen, if I don't pass it on the first try, it's fine. It's fine. I have like 8 tries. So obviously I do want to pass it on the first try, but no me voy a estresar. But yeah, I am gonna go get ready to go to work, and I will see you guys when I see you. This book is that it includes a lot of examples, and I am someone that learns by examples. Like, you could give me the definition and I'm not going to understand it, but if you give me an example, then I'm like, oh, of course. This book has a lot of examples. Hello, who's texting me? So it does have a lot of examples, and I am finding that very, very helpful. But I wanted to take a little break because I told you guys that I was going to talk about the books that I've been reading lately. I am going to put a timer on the screen here so you guys can skip ahead if you guys do not want to hear me talk about books. But I've been having such a good reading month. These are all the books that I've read this month. Can you believe it? I used to, like a year ago, almost 2 years ago, I used to read about 10 to 15 books a month, and lately I am very grateful if I read 3 books a month. Started the month with The Tenant by Frida McFadden. Now, I do love Frida McFadden. I have most of her books right there. I've read most of her books and I've enjoyed most of her books. Now, I do want to say that this was not my favorite. I gave this book a 2 stars, I'm pretty sure. Did not enjoy it. I usually Frida McFadden does get me with the plot twist, but I saw this plot twist coming from a mile away. But anyway, I will still read her because I love her and her books. Then I picked up One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. This is the same author that wrote Every Summer After, and this book we follow along Sam's brother Charlie from the book Every Summer After, which I was not very excited to read about his character, because if you've read Every Summer After, then you know what happens, right? I'm not gonna spoil it, of course, but I was very about reading this book because of what happened. But I ended up loving this book. I ended up giving it a 5 stars. Really recommend this book, but if you're gonna read this book, I would suggest to read Every Summer After before this one. I read 2 books, part of the same series. I read Lost and Lassoed. Really enjoyed this one. And then I went with the 4th and final book in the series, which is Wild and Wrangled. This is, what can I say, friends to lovers to strangers to lovers. I did not like this book. I did not like Camille. I find her very, very annoying. Then, following along with the cowboy romance thing that I had going on, I read the last 2 books. The last 2 books in the Gold Rush Rand series by Elsa Silver. This is the same author that wrote the Chestnut Spring series, which are a little bit more out there. But here we follow Stefan and Mira, and I loved this book. I loved Mira, I loved Stefan, I loved their personalities, I loved the way that they complemented each other. And I read the 4th and final book in the series. Did not enjoy this one as much as this one, but it was still good. I gave it a 3. I felt this book was very long for no reason. Okay, the next one that I read was Story of My Life by Lucy Score. Now, I am going to be honest with you and tell you that I don't really remember what happened in this book. I remember bits and pieces. Very small time romance. He's grumpy sunshine. But yeah, this book is just, I love Lucy Scores. I love most of her books, but this book was extremely long, but gusto. Now, the last book that I read was Problematic Summer Romance by Ali Hazelwood. This one was just not it for me. It was an age gap romance, but it was the thing that they focus most in the book, and every time they would bring it up, I'm like, okay, we get it, you're older than her, move on, or just leave her alone. Because I wanted to talk to you guys about the books that I've been reading, but I am gonna do a little bit more studying before I go to sleep, because tomorrow I have to do the same thing all over again because I have to go to work and I won't have that much time to study. So yeah, either very early in the morning or very late at night is when I study. This whole balancing my full-time job with full-time studying, it's driving me insane. Because I forgot to charge my computer, my camera yesterday. Anyways, it is the next day and I saw a coffee shop on TikTok yesterday that I wanted to try, and it's about 15 minutes from where I live, so let's go try a new coffee shop. I've been trying to find new coffee shops because I'm tired of just going to Barnes & Nobles or Dunkin', making my own coffee, because my own coffee tastes like absolute trash. Coffee shop and I realized that the coffee shop is by where my grandma lives, so I just came over to visit her for like a little bit before I have to go to work. But this is the coffee that I got. It's a cookies and cream latte. I already tried it and it's not good. I mean, it's not bad, but it's missing something. I don't know, not really my favorite, but I will drink this because this was $9 for this. Absolutely ridiculous. Whatever. There are more flavors though, so I do want to go back. They have a tres leches one, so I'm pretty sure my boyfriend would like that one. And yeah, I'm gonna go visit my grandma and then I'll see you guys later. Bye. I've just been here reading I'm still reading the book, still going through it. I think I'm just gonna end the video here. I do have to start getting ready to go to work, because I'm gonna end it here because at the end of the day, this is the only thing that I'm doing. Hopefully when I come back from work, I can study. This week and the past couple of weeks have been a mess. I haven't been able to balance working with studying and with living a life. It's hard because when I get back from work, the only thing that I want to do is just lay down on my bed face down and not think about anything. So we are getting closer to taking the test, so hopefully after I take the test I can have a little bit of more time for myself. But for now, we do have to grind, we do have to study, and we do have to try and find a balance between those two things. I will see you guys on the next one. Thank you guys for coming, thank you guys for watching my videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Besitos.